Good morning. Day 10 of my Heysen adventure. Cold and dewy night last night. It's a clear sky. I'm heading for the bright lights of the Adelaide Hills today, so looking forward to that. I've got a rest day, which will be good. My legs seems to be better, but I'm not really going to know until I start walking. I rocked up after dark last night and there was no one at the hut, so I just camped here. Looking this morning, it looks like there's some campsites over in those pine trees behind me. But anyway, I'm gone before anyone gets up this morning. All right, I'll fire up again when I get on the trail. It'll be interesting to see how my knee kind of quad goes today. That was really weird yesterday. All right, well, that was a long day, but maybe that was what it was. We'll see. All right, take it easy. Okay, so just leaving Rocky Valley, Rocky Creek hut about 8 in the morning. So there's all chairs in those pine trees over there, so I guess that's where you meant to camp. There's plenty of room around to camp. You can camp many spots, but I don't know where you're meant to camp. Anyway, it's all good. No one came. All right, I'm making trail kilometres again now. Oh, I'll be glad when the sun hits me. The lady was saying they're just babies. So I'm actually following a reroute I didn't know about. That's where I camped last night over that hut. So I've just done a 1 kilometre loop through the forest to get back to where I started from. Had a few kind of variations yesterday where they're logging the forest, but I think I'm going to get a lot more once I get north of Adelaide, between North Adelaide and the Barossa. So we'll see how it goes. All right, first of all, now I've got to find my way through this one and get back on the track. Well, at least I'm in the sun now. Still on my reroute. So I'm thinking that's Mount Lofty out there. Okay, well, I actually rejoined the official route for a little while. Straight into another reroute though. They must be going to log this forest too. Anyway, I'm always getting closer to the Adelaide Hills every step I take. And it's a sensational morning for walking. There's not much traffic on this road, so it's not too bad. Okay, my latest reroute finishes here. I'm joining back up on the official route. So the reroute was all well marked. I was just talking to a lady who owns a vineyard around here. She's out walking a dog, and she's saying minus 0.7 last night. So I don't think it was quite that cold up where I was, but it was still cold, and it's still fairly cold now. So when I actually get to my accommodation for my rest day tonight or tomorrow, I have to dry the tent out because it's very dewy last night. Alright, I'm heading towards a place called Myla at the moment, where there's a chance of a coffee, so we'll see how that goes. It's nice to be on some single track for a while. So I'm passing through an old historic gold mining area. It dates back to the 1860s, I think. Oh, there's an information sign here, might tell us actually. The Beatrice Mine. Yeah, 1868. I wonder what this is. Maybe this is a smelter. Not the chimney, but that would be for the smelter, I guess. Must be mine shafts over here. Feels like I'm back on the dry diggings track. Yeah. I love a good boardwalk. No chicken wire on this one though, so I have to be a little bit careful. So it looks like I'm out of the forestry and into the farmland for a little bit. I'm thinking the forestry might be finished now until I get to the other side of Adelaide, or the Adelaide Hills. We'll see. Nice to have some company. Yeah, the boardwalk's still got a bit of ice on it. That lady did say it got below zero last night. So I'm getting into the Adelaide Hills district now. A lot of flash houses up here. A landed gentry. But yeah, a lot of trees. Most of the a lot of deciduous trees. Most of them have dropped their leaves, but there's a few leaves still around. Okay, just wandering into Milo right at lunchtime. Well, early lunch, but it'll do me. And there is a cafe here apparently. We'll just see how busy it is. But yeah, wouldn't mind a cooked meal. Mind you, for the next couple of days they'll be all cooked meals, so it won't hurt if I miss out. I decided on a second brekkie. So I'm in Milo. The place has everything you need. Public toilets, 2 cafes. Brilliant. All right, I'm heading down to Aldgate now, where I'm staying. So I think it's going to be pretty much walking through these kind of leafy Adelaide Hills towns now. So just after saying I'll be following roads through the Adelaide Hills towns, I'm in a conservation park, in Milo Conservation Park. Yeah, so this has been a nice little interlude to the day. Well, actually, the ham and cheese croissants were a nice little interlude. But this bushland's been pretty nice too. There's been a lot of pine forest walking since about lunchtime yesterday, so I'm appreciating the smells of the native bush. Still smelling pretty fresh after the rain. Okay, I'm out of the bushland. I'm walking just a nature strip above the Strathalbyn Road at the moment. It's actually not too bad. Kind of contours around 20 metres above the road. So I've actually left the Heysen and I'm taking a spur track or a variant into Aldgate rather than go up to Bridgewater and backtrack down to Aldgate. It's a little bit difficult finding accommodation in Bridgewater for a couple of nights. There's either accommodation handoff or Aldgate from what I can see. So yeah, as I was saying, there seems to be a fair bit of accommodation in Aldgate and a lot of accommodation in handoff. But Bridgewater's a bit light on. There's that Woodhouse Activity Centre. I think it's a scout place. But I don't really want to have a rest day there. It's mostly camping. So anyway, long story short, I'm staying in Aldgate for 2 nights. Hopefully that'll give my left quad, knee, whatever's going on, a bit of a chance to calm down a bit. And yeah, so I'm taking, rather than walk up to Bridgewater and back down, I'm just going down I think it's Strathalbyn Road, I'm not 100% sure. It's pretty nice walking, pretty similar to everything else. And I'll finish the walk today in Aldgate. I'll start the walk again after my rest day in Aldgate. Okay, I'll catch up with you. So this is Aldgate. Looks very quaint. Okay, so I've just checked into the Claddich Pavilions. This is my rest day home for a couple of nights. Very, very flash. I thought I'd do a quick video before I explode my pack and make it not so flash. Have a look at that. That looks super comfy. Got a little outdoor area I can hang my duplex to dry out after last night's dew. Own private little deck. Let's have a look at the bathroom. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, I think this will do me very nicely for a couple of days. I don't think I'll be moving much, I'll tell you. I've got to get this leg right. Okay, day 10. My Heysen Trail Walk has come to a very comfortable end. Still did about 26 Ks today, so I finished the day at Aldgate at my accommodation, and I'll start from here on, well, it'll be day 12 when I actually start walking again. I'm going to have a rest day tomorrow. Today was, once again, a bit of forestry this morning with a lot of reroutes. The friends have done a very good job of marking the reroutes, even if they weren't on the map. So it's not hard to follow. Still pays to have a map so you can kind of get a bit of an idea if you're heading in the right direction, though, in case you miss a marker. Then I got onto quiet roads through rural land, and then dropped into got into the outskirts of the Adelaide Hills around Myla. Myla has from what I could see, 2 cafes. I went to the first one I got to, which is like a bakery general store type thing, which was very nice. But there's another one that maybe even flashed a bit further along. There's also a footy oval with some public toilets there and water and that. So I don't know about camping there, but you could probably get an Airbnb some kind of accommodation, excuse me. As you heard me, I think I whinged about in the video, my quad gave me a bit of trouble. My quad and my kneecap. I think this goes back to that injury I got on the Alps track, even though it was a different spot on my quad. I think by favouring my other leg for 100 and something k's through the Alps, and now the left leg's come good. I think it's something's a little bit out of balance in my left leg. So I think once I take an anti-inflammatory and the swelling goes down, the pain goes away out of my kneecap. But once this lower quad issue it's the muscle that runs down beside the kneecap, and it almost, once it starts to swell, it's almost like it's pushing the kneecap sideways, and it's just excruciating. Doesn't matter whether I'm going up, down, or on the flat. I think it'll get better. I just got to give it a little bit of a bit more exercise now I'm walking normally. If it's not that, I'm not sure what it is. This walk isn't particularly hard. It could be. The only other thing that's a bit unusual about this walk is there's a lot of road, a lot of firm ground to walk on, which isn't that common on the walks I do. So whether that's something, I'm not sure. But anyway, I think it's fine. Worst case is I might have to pull a rest day or two or cut back on the Ks. Seems like it's all right up to about 20 Ks. And then once I get over 20 Ks, it starts to get a little bit cranky with me. Worse and worse as the day progresses. So I might have to keep it under 20 Ks for a few days or a week or so and see how it goes. We'll play it by ear a bit. Tomorrow I've got Petra coming up, my personal trail angel from Adelaide, and we're going down to Handoff for lunch. That's my rest day. So that should be good. All right, I will catch base then. Take it easy. Hey, I'm back. I'm not sure if I mentioned the stats. I think I did 26 Ks and climbed about 640 meters or something. So it was still a reasonably solid day out. So yeah, but it was pretty good really. All right, take it easy.